So yeah, sorry about this. I kind of forgot to tell you guys something that you probably want to know. But anyways, this is basically what Miyako Utsuki slash Naoto's girlfriend looks like with the gen when she uses her genjutsu to look like a human basically. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, just enjoy the video. Hello guys, it's your boy AD back with another video. Now in today's video we're gonna be doing what Naruto was trained by Madara, Uchiha, and Hashirama Senju, basically, part 2. Now, this is pretty much because you guys basically wanted this wife the most, so yeah, that's why I'm doing a part 2, basically. And yeah, I actually wrote a script for this one, but yeah, it might sound terrible because I'm actually reading it instead of just coming up with it at this, like, out of my head, but yeah, I might sound kind of like sometimes my freeze just kind of sound like a robot and shit. Just probably why, because yeah, I'm not the best at that shit. But yeah, anyways, basically, yeah. And I also got my community tab, so I'm pretty happy about that. But yeah, anyways, you guys probably already knew that because I posted like four tabs already. So yeah, yeah. Anyways, basically, let's just get this video started. So yeah, I forgot to say a couple of things about the last part of this what if. Basically, I forgot to say that Naruto reads Ichi Paradise because yeah, he's into that shit. But yeah, anyways, and obviously the Susanoo is gonna be this is obviously Naruto Susanoo, and this is Miyako Susanoo because it's female. So yeah, it's kind of obvious. But yeah, anyways, and this is gonna be Naruto Susanoo like in the third stage or whatever, like with the armors and whatnot. So yeah, and this is like another version of it, but yeah, it, yeah, basically that's and this is Naruto's Mangekyo, and yeah, KCM and whatnot. So yeah, and he also has this thing, this whatever the weapon is. I don't know the name of it, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So I'm giving it to him. But yeah, anyways, basically that's that, and yeah. Anyways, basically we start this what if off with basically Naruto and Team 7 being Kakashi, Naruto, Mito, and yeah, I forgot to also say something in the last part that's really important. This is not gonna be some kind of Mito aren't staying together. They're actually gonna end up being single. So yeah, it's not gonna be that kind of stuff. It's just gonna be them being together for like a couple of time or like a couple of months or so, and they're not even gonna make it public. So yeah, no one else is gonna even know except for Naruto and them because Naruto knows everything. But yeah, anyways, they're walking basically after like an hour or so. They get attacked by the famous demon brothers, and yeah, basically, they were Kashi lets himself get quote unquote killed, and they attack Menma because they see him kind of freezing up, and Menma kind of did freeze, but it wasn't as bad as Naruto was in canon. So he did move a little bit, but it wasn't enough to completely dodge the thing. So he still got the poison and whatnot to some degrees anyway. It wouldn't kill him, but it wouldn't make him healthy either. But yeah, anyways. And then Sasuke, you know, uh, you know, jumps in, saves the day and whatnot. And yeah, they can. Now Mema did the same speech as in canon, making Mito kind of blush, thinking now Mema is so freaking cool and shit, whatever. And yeah, and then Mito basically heals Mema, but yeah, it wasn't like totally like it was healed fine, but it wasn't like Tsunade would be able to heal the whole skin and everything. He still had to put bandages on. So yeah, and they continue, and Zabuza attacks them, basically throws a sword and whatnot, and the fight goes basically the same as canon because Naruto is trying to hide his powers as much as possible. He's not trying to get in unnecessary fight or anything like that. So yeah, they basically think Naruto is weak, so they don't ask him for help. So yeah, Naruto was like, they ain't asking, I ain't helping because I don't even want them to stay alive. Basically, they're better off dead for all I care. Basically, so yeah, basically, what's it called? Uh, the fight goes basically the same, but except for Naruto doing everything, like what's it called? Except for Naruto basically uh doing that demon wind shuriken with Sasuke. It's Menma doing it. So yeah, basically they Kakashi passes out and they go to the Tazuna's house basically, and they heal up basically, and Naruto stays basically as far away as possible. Like, he doesn't talk to anybody. He just reads his book and acts like he's busy. And we skip about a few days later. They're doing the tree climbing exercise. Naruto basically does it in the first try, and yeah, and then he's like, "I'm just gonna go," what's it called? He's gonna go basically train and exercise by himself. So yeah, they like, okay, whatever, we don't really care. But yeah, basically Naruto goes in the woods, and then basically he sees Black Zetsu and come out in the tree, and Obito basically appears out of nowhere, slash Obito slash Toby slash Madara and the masked man, or whatever you call him. And basically Naruto says, "Who are you guys?" and says, "What is that thing?" pointing at Black Zetsu, and he says, "I'm Black Zetsu," etc. and shit like that. And then asks what's it called? Fuck. Then asks what Obito wants. Who fuck? And he basically asks Obito who he is, and Obito says, "I'm Madara Uchiha," basically releasing some chakra, trying to intimidate Naruto and stuff like that. And Naruto acts like he's impressed and says, "What what do they want with him? Like, what do they want Madara?" And basically Madara goes on the whole speech with, as long as you live in the world, basically, the world basically don't go as planned and whatnot. And also goes in a speech on how Naruto was betrayed, abused, etc. And yeah. And Naruto asks him how does he even know about that, and he says, "My little friend Zetsu here told me," basically. And he told him basically, and Naruto thinks in his mind that he's an absolute idiot, thinking he's manipulating everyone, but in reality he is being manipulated. So yeah. And Obito invites Naruto to basically join the Akatsuki. And Naruto basically Naruto says no, not to look any suspicious or anything like that. Then Naruto gets challenged by Obito before he leaves, and Naruto's like, "Okay, if I basically beat you, leave me alone." And yeah, basically they have a quick little fight with Naruto holding back like a crazy amount of his powers and let himself get beat up, but what's it called? But like only get like small little scratches and shit, but yeah. Anyways, basically Obito gives him Akatsuki cloak and the wings, and leaves him with the Kamui, like leaves the place using the Kamui thing. And yeah, Naruto and Black Zetsu basically laugh for a bit, then yeah, Black Zetsu dips, and Naruto goes to sleep in the grass to act like he was tired. And yeah, he meets Haku, and then the interaction goes similar to Kanen, except Naruto wasn't really like trying to befriend Haku or anything. He was just like if Haku said, "Do you have any loved one?" He's like, "No" or "Yes," and yeah. Anyways, but yeah, but what's it called? Fuck. Naruto basically thought like she was pretty cute and all that shit, but he was thinking not as cute as Miracle, but still pretty cute nonetheless. But yeah, and then now Haku basically, you know, was about to leave, to basically go heal Zabuza and whatnot. But then he basically turns back and is like, he says the word that we basically never wanted to hear from him, and says basically, "I'm a dude." And yeah, Naruto says, "What the heck," basically, and he starts thinking about if he's gay or not, and Black Zetsu basically pokes his head out and starts laughing, saying, "I wonder what would mother, I wonder what would mother say if you knew you were gay." And Naruto basically hit Black Zetsu with a Rasengan, but what's it called? He went away before getting actual hate, and yeah. Then everything else plays like in canon to the bridge, and then Naruto gets there late and all that. Find Mema over Sasuke, basically injured body and shit, and yeah, Naruto basically what's it called? Naruto freaking finds out about how Sasuke has two tomois and thinks he's getting stronger, but he's still pathetic. So yeah, and yeah, Gato comes to the bridge and whatnot. Yeah. Oh fuck. And basically, Zabuza did that redemption shit. Well, he was about to do it anyway, but Naruto stopped him. But when he touches Zabuza, basically he took away more like whatever chakra Zabuza had left. So he was just standing like there like a civilian, but he was still gonna die even faster this time. And basically, Zabuza couldn't even hold those anything. He would just fall. He fall to his knees at this point. So yeah, but he was still conscious to some degrees. And basically, Naruto basically stepped up and basically did the Karin Jutsu or whatever it's called, and basically did the lightning dragon, the sky and shit, and basically launched that shit down to the Gato's men. And yeah, hold up, I'm gonna have to back real quick. So yeah, sorry about that. I get major interrupted yesterday. So yeah. Anyways, basically, Gato came and basically Naruto did the Karin Jutsu and kill every single one of the thugs and whatnot. And everyone was really shocked because Mema and Mito know they can't use that jutsu, so yeah. Same with Sasuke and everybody, so yeah, they were pretty shocked about it. But yeah. Mema tried basically saying, "Oh, Naruto to," like, he was trying to force Naruto to basically tell him how he did that. But Naruto just ignored him, so yeah, and he can't really just like make Naruto obey him for like, yeah. You gotta trust. Anyways. And when Naruto was leaving the land of waves, he didn't do that scene with when they were both crying and shit. Yeah, he didn't do that shit, but yeah, anyways, yeah, they basically go back to the village. They get, announced about the tuning exam and shit like that. And Naruto was going around the village, and he saw Minma basically fall from Kanko's little string thingy. And yeah, Mito was like, trying to help Naruto, Minma and shit like that, but yeah, she was getting beat up too. But yeah, and Sasuke did that whole little rock thing, and Gaara did that, ask Sasuke's name, and Naruto appears acting like he was just walking around when he was in reality just spying on Gaara. And basically he was like, "So this is the one to Shinchuriki." And he basically looks at Gaara and gives him a smoke basically. Anyway. Yeah. Anyways, basically they go to the tuning exam area and start the tuning exam. It's and everything happens pretty similar to canon, except now to insert the questions. But then it turned them in as like early as everybody else. So yeah. And except for Naruto doing that speech that Naruto did in canon, it's Menma. So yeah. So yeah. Anyways, basically, what's it called? They go to the forest of death, and Naruto. So yeah, Naruto gets he asks that he's going to a bathroom, and basically he gets meets up with Orochimaru and gets a reanimation scroll from him, and lets Orochimaru attack Team 7 basically. And Mema and Mito basically get the Nine Tails chakra sealed away like Naruto did in canon, and Sasuke gets the Iki from Orochimaru slash a curse mug. But yeah. Anyways, Naruto basically he went to after he got the skull, he basically went to meet Miyako, and yeah, he gives the skull to Miyako to basically keep it, and then Miyako gives him Earth skull, I believe. I think they had the Heaven skull in canon, so yeah, she gives him her Earth skull because she has like 10 plus other skulls. So yeah. Anyways, basically, and basically, what's it called? Naruto and Miyako make off for a bit, and then Naruto goes back to Team 7. And yeah, they go to the tower and whatnot. And when Team 7 asks Naruto what he got the score, he basically says he got attacked while he was using the bathroom and basically beat the team and whatnot. And they didn't really want to go check, so yeah. They just took his word for it basically. Well, not really, but yeah, anyways. You get what I'm trying to say. Anyways, basically, oh my gosh. And how Miyako got so many scores is basically in the beginning they saw how good looking she was, and basically the girls and stuff wanted to beat her up so she doesn't look as good anymore, and the boys just wanted to have fun with her basically. Let's just say that because I don't want to say the word. Anyways, yeah, but basically Miyako killed them because yeah, she don't care about humans, so she just basically killed them, took the chakra, and yeah. Anyways, they Team 7 and Miyako basically go to the tower, and when Naruto and Miyako see each other, they act like strangers when there's people around, but yeah, when there's not people around, they basically just talk for a while and make out and shit like that. So yeah, we skip to when everyone is at the tower thingy, the third stage fighting area thingy, and yeah, basically they start with Mema versus Kiba. He beats Kiba. Mito versus Ino. Mito beats Ino. And Miyako versus Kanko / Gao's brother. Basically, he beats Kanko, and yeah, Gawa kills him in my beginning or whatever. And Naruto fights what's his name? Well, Lee. So Lee jumps down, from the thingy that it was standing on. I don't know the name of it, but yeah. And Naruto used a fire train basically, and starts having a and basically they start the little fighting thing, like the prompter starts to fight, and Lee and Naruto start having a hand-to-hand combat slash Kenju no Taijutsu. Yeah, and Naruto is kind of winning, like he lands like 2 3 hits, and not Lee doesn't really hit land like one hit or so. So yeah, so Lee jumps back basically about after 10 minutes of fighting, and he asks Guy if he can take out his weight basically, and Guy does the same thing as Kanen, giving him a thumbs up, and Lee jumps on top of the statue thingy and drops his weight. And yeah, you know, uh, then this starts fighting again with Lee kind of overpowering Naruto because Naruto isn't using much chakra. He's using like tuning level powers basically, and he uses his Sharingan, but no one can see it because he has a Genjutsu on top of it. So yeah, it makes it look like he just has the normal blue eyes, but in reality he has a Tuitomo Sharingan activated under it basically at all time. So yeah, he uses Sharingan and puts him like Lee in a low powered Genjutsu. It's not like Tsukuyomi or anything, you just drop down and shit. It basically shows you fake attacks and shit and hides people's attacks and defenses. So yeah, Naruto eventually starts beating on Lee, and then he wants to end the fight, and he just uses a water bullet, pushing Lee back, basically to a wall. Then appears behind Lee and uses a water style, water poison jutsu. Yeah, sorry about that. I got interrupted again, but yeah, I'm almost done. But yeah, anyways, basically, Naruto uses the water poison jutsu to basically trap Lee. So Lee had to give up because he can't use chakra, so he can't basically make himself able to somewhat breathe underwater. So yeah, basically he had to give up. And yeah, he gave up, making Naruto win the match. Then yeah, everything else goes pretty much similar to canon. We go on the warm-up training trip, which Naruto and Yariko uh don't really stay in the village. They basically say they're gonna go train outside the village a little bit, like in the forest areas. But in reality, they go to 10 random villages and like small villages that aren't really part of the Five Great Nation or anything like that. So yeah, it's just like farming type villages and stuff like that. And yeah, and Naruto, Yariko puts 10 very very small like chakra trees thingies, and basically killing everyone in the 10 villages, and gets a decent sized chakra food because the people there had a lot of chakra. They just never use it to fight or anything, they just use it to farm. But yeah, because they use it constantly daily to just farm, so they have giant chakra reserves. So yeah, anyways, Naruto. So yeah, Mirako gives the chakra food to Naruto, and yeah, Naruto eats it and kind of become a Otsutsuki. He gets everything that Otsutsuki usually gets, so yeah. But he just isn't as powerful, I guess you can say, as one would normally be. But yeah. I mean, he has more techniques and all that shit, but he doesn't have the same amount of chakra yet. So yeah. He puts a genjutsu on now, because again, like a more powerful genjutsu, covering his whole body because he's becoming white like Miyako and Kaguya and all of them. So yeah, and they go back to the village after visiting the Akatsuki base, basically telling them about the tail beasts who are going to be there basically, and they get Pain and Conan to basically come help them capture, the tail beast. So yeah, they go back to have some fun, hang out, and yeah, stuff like that. And we skip about to the end of the month basically. Mariko and Naruto will wake up to basically uh Naruto woke up to basically feel Mariko basically laying on his chest, And I'm not telling you what happened last night because I don't wanna. I might let you know in the next part, but not this part. But yeah, anyways, basically, Naruto finds Michael laying there and himself not having any shirt on, and Mexico basically being on in underwear and shit. So yeah. Anyways, basically, uh, he feels what's it called, a substance basically on Miracle. Basically, like he finds something kind of moisty on that, yeah, Miracle. But yeah, anyways, basically he wipes it off and wakes up Miracle, and yeah. Anyways, basically they get ready to go out and go to the Trinity exams, and that's pretty much what I'm gonna do now. Hope you guys like this part, and yeah, you guys are free to basically guess what happened, and I will let you guys know. I might let you guys know if you're right or not, but yeah, a lot of you guys are probably gonna be wrong. But yeah, good luck with that, and yeah, if you made this far in the video, just answer the question like what you guys think happened to Michael and Auto last night. But yeah, you probably gonna get it wrong because I know what you guys are gonna say. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys like and subscribe, and yeah, I will be seeing you guys in the next one. Peace.